switching flight modes. Let's see if we can go vertical. Yes,
oh
so airplane mode is vertical. Now let's see, can we go airplane mode? That's middle position, and then press the button. Yes, that works.
All right.
Very cool. I feel like I should be like Steve Irwin right now, talking about rare sightings of rare creatures. Well, what you're witnessing right now is a very rare sighting of a rare moment of this creature. I can't figure it out. It's all broken. You guys tell me, please. I did a video of this Kutai VTOL, and it was great. It flew vertically like a hovercraft. It flew vertically like a spaceship, but I just couldn't get it in forward flight mode like an airplane. You guys told me it can do it. So we're back to try again. Can we get this in airplane flight mode? Let's go. There we go. Short flight time, here we go. Ready for takeoff, 3, 2, 1. So here's our little spaceship kind of drone mode. It hovers around really well in that flight mode, but I really want to just get it in forward flight mode, so let's bring the altitude up some, just to be safe. We click our little flight mode switch, and there we go to vertical. But now that we are back into, let's go to that horizontal mode again, pushing it forward. I want to just got to keep hitting these flight modes. Someone said in another YouTuber's video, they also struggled, but with a weird sequence of button presses, they were able to get it into that forward flight mode. So that's what I'm doing, is just doing every single button sequence press that I possibly can. But I'm not having that luck. I've got our light button, of course. I'm able to get it into this vertical mode, which is unable to fly in the wind at all. And then horizontal mode. And that's it, Abby. I've got... This one is high and low rates. Maybe I've got to be in this higher rate and then get it up here. Come on, baby. We're in high rate. It's something to do. This middle one has to be. Let's try this. The instructions aren't doing any good, but I Can't Drive said to do this. Middle position, press and hold the shoulder button. There we go. It is forward. It's forward. Ha ha! It can be done.
It's awesome that our commenters are better than an instruction manual.
Wow, look at it go. Yeah, thank you, I Can't Drive. That's...
I mean, there were other comments, but I Can't Drive was the best at explaining what you're supposed to do. Get back here so people can see.
Middle position on the switch, and then you press and hold the shoulder button by the flight mode switch. That's it. The motors are pitched forward. We are flying like an airplane. Listen how quiet it is. It's got flight stabilization. It is very easy to fly. I'm easing back on the juice now because I was full throttle. And let's see if maybe like rates. Oh yeah, rates gives us a little tighter turn, but not much. You need some space to fly it like this. Okay, and then I'm gonna just hit that flight mode in a second. That's full turn, Abby, just so you know. Oh yeah. That just went behind us briefly. I'm gonna try to get it over here, and we're gonna go the fun switching flight modes. Let's see if we can go vertical. Yes,
oh
so airplane mode is vertical. Now let's see, can we go airplane mode? That's middle position, and then press the button. Yes, that works.
All right.
Very cool. Now this will be a fun switch. If I can line it up over the runway right, we're gonna go right into hover mode in 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, nice. So I was like, look at that, spaceship drone mode. So I know that wasn't close enough to the camera, but boy, we stopped on a dime. That is so fun to be able to switch the flight modes so rapidly. So here we go. We're gonna go like hover mode, which is just flying like a drone, to vertical mode. Yes, and then let's do airplane mode from that. There we go. It switches really well. The only thing I can say about this is when you are in the hover mode that has all three motors.
Disappears.
Yeah. When you have all three motors spinning at once, the flight time is very short.
This is the most impossible thing I've ever filmed. It just disappears.
It's hard to see on camera, yeah, especially with all these birds flying around. But check it out. Boom.
And it goes up so fast when you hit that mode.
Yes.
It just disappears.
Here, I want to go. I'm bringing it down, Abby. You're okay. You're doing a good job.
I have no idea where it is.
Right here.
Here it is.
Now let's go into vertical mode. Ka-chow. Haha. And I think our battery's low, so we're just going to land it in that mode. Oh, no.
Oh, there goes your motors. Yeah. Turn it off. Well, that was one way to do that. I don't think it has the stabilization to take off and land in vertical. No. Not like we've had in previous ones.
I've never claimed to know everything. As a matter of fact, I damper in a little bit of every aspect of RC, so it's really hard to know everything about RC. That's why we appreciate our community, because if we are wrong, when we are wrong, we really are very grateful when you guys let us know in a respectful way, like I Can't Drive did, just to let us know, hey, you know, I know you struggled with this flight mode, other people have too, but one guy got it right, and here's how you do it. I would not have gotten it in that flight mode if not for that, and I can now relay that information to you guys to let you know. Middle flight mode, press the shoulder button, that's how you get airplane mode. Probably a good thing, because I imagine if it was just a flip of a switch and then it was in airplane mode, maybe people wouldn't be ready for it, and so by being hover drone mode, all the way down is vertical mode. When you go to middle mode and then you press that button, that says, I'm ready for airplane mode. So that's probably good. It's just unfortunate that the included instructions do an absolute garbage job letting everybody know how to get to that flight mode, to a point where I thought it was actually broken. So better instructions if Kutai or whoever makes this is actually paying attention to our videos. We do see good instructions coming from overseas now, so it's no longer acceptable to have bad instructions, in my opinion. This is probably one of the best VTOLs we've had on the channel as far as durability goes, brushless motors. The only downside it had was, again, my not knowing how to get it into that flight mode, but thank goodness it's there. The built-in lights are really nice too, and the other glaring very bad thing about this is the very, very short flight time. I think we're going to get over 5 or 6 minutes if we're in airplane mode, but if you are just trying to hover around, it eats up that battery so fast, because those are small, fairly inefficient props, and it's carrying a lot of weight, fighting a lot of wind. So you're going to get very short 3.5, 4 minute flight times. If you're interested though, we'll have it linked in the description box below. I want to say a massive thanks to God for blessing us with the time to jump in front of the camera and share this experience with you guys. Also, a massive thanks to our Patreon supporters, because we couldn't do what we do as often as we do it without your insanely awesome support. We'll have another awesome RC plane video popping up right about now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you there.
Bye!